All right. It's your boy, Wumbus. Watch me be bad and stuff. Let me actually turn my light on. There we go. So we're a little more illuminated for y'all. But yeah, I have been grinding a lot of Balatro lately and in my personal time, and I just really like this game, so we're going to keep playing it. Let me do the little adjustments that I had done yesterday. 6 above the game capture, maybe a little bit bigger. There we go. That way y'all see a little bit more of the game, and you get my little banner, and then my text is like on the game, but I like the way it looks. So we're rolling with that. But like I said, we're gonna hit up some of the challenges in Balatro. But to show you what I've been up to, guess who got completionist plus? This guy finally gold staked everything. After many attempts on several decks, unfortunately. So now really the only achievements I have left are literally the hardest one, get a gold sticker on everything, and then completing the challenges. So I'm gonna can the music real quick, and we will get rolling with some Balatro challenges. Even though that is one of my favorite interstitial music things from Nintendo ever. All right, Mad World. So, permanent negative pareidolia, permanent business card. Extra hands no longer earn money, interest at end of round. And so the only thing that doesn't exist is the plant because everything's a face card. And then we've got 2 through 9 of all the suits. Weird. So we're looking for an oops ASAP, basically. All right, let's see what happens. Well, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess because I don't know because straights aren't gonna win it for us at this point, right? When they're this low. Screw it. Let's see if we can find a 5. Why not? There we go. Sure. And then pray for money. We just got to get really lucky, right? That's all we need. Okay. Still have a discard, so I guess we'll just pitch. I guess I should have been really hunting for straight flushes, maybe? I don't know. Like I said, having a smaller deck means we'll consistently find those things, which is nice. But still. Ooh. That is really good. That is real good. Let's crack this. Hologram for adding stuff or more discards. I think we pick up a speculative hologram, try to get enough money to buy the voucher, and then move forward. Let's see, if this is white deck scaling, then it's not that impossible, right? So let's play another straight. Especially getting an early hologram when we can really ramp it up. Yeah. I mean, I guess we can play a full house. It doesn't matter. Everything has a chance to earn us money. Like I said, we really want an oops as soon as possible. Because then every card we play gives us $10 every time it's scored. Yeah, we're going to need to do that. And since, we're not worried about interest or anything, so we'll just buy everything. Pair. I guess we can spam high card for extra money? Let's see. Crack this. Sure, just because we won't play it as straights and we need the value. Straight flush. Like I said, I feel like that's probably where we're going with this. So, let's do that. Well, I mean, I guess there's another full house. Let's see how far that takes us, and then we can spam high card once we know a little more about where our score is. Okay. Well, I guess we got another straight. 5, 6. Well, I guess we'd want a better straight than that, but still. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's not great, but let's cut some chaff from our hand. Worst case scenario, we'll do that, make $4. Well, that's not better, but it's not worse. Let's play a pair. Okay. So now we can kind of blow our discards trying to find not debuffed cards. Let's do these. Hearts are debuffed, so the queen we picked up is a moot point, which is kind of a bummer. Let's pitch these. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And just fingers crossed that it gets us there. It did. Good. Yeah, so it was like money positive to do the one at least. Okay. I mean, if we're going to sidle into something, this is the suit that I would prefer, just because if we're looking for oops already, finding a bloodstone would be wild. All right, let's try to add as many hearts as we can, I guess. You know what? Just because that does play into the straights of everything. And then none of these are hearts. But Fun King, we could turn it into hearts. If we're going that route, we'll probably end up playing some flushes, so not bad to do that. Do I want to make a glass card? I think having the extra discard's probably better. Then, well, I mean, I guess if we're just, yeah, we already bought the voucher, like, who cares? Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, we could fish for, you know what, I think we just don't worry about that right now. Again, see where we're at scoring-wise. Okay, so we're getting halfway there. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess at that point we might as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. There's our 6. Yeah, let's do this. I'm all for breaking it a little bit. Why not? Yeah. Like, again, the scaling's going to be janky. So, like, who knows? There's Bloodstone. Yeah, man, we got it immediately. Okay. Like I said, we're just looking for oops now. Lord. Aight. I mean, a foil Chad does seem pretty gross, and we don't even have to sell anything. All right. Ooh. I'd say we're doing okay. What's our temperance value? Like $11? That's not bad. I think we'd rather be able to turn more stuff into hearts. I mean, don't get me wrong, $11 is $11, but like money's fine. Okay, yeah. We just got distinctly stronger. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 would be the plan here, I guess. So we just need a 6. Of course. Luckily we have that extra discard, I guess. I do want to turn that into a thing. There we go. Cool, and it even lined up. Sweet. Let's do this. And then we sold what's its face, so we don't need to worry about that. Straight flush. We'll make a little extra money, not mad about that. At least this king is now in the suit we want to play. Yeah, I'm not terribly worried. Like I said, if we can find an oops, we've got it made the shade. I mean, you know what? You never know. Might come across a Baron. Why not? Alrighty. We seem to be playing straights. So our deck's pretty focused down. And I just said that about flushes. So still got a Justice. Justice with Hanging Chad is nuts. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. You know what? Worst case scenario, we break a 6, right? Let's do that and just win. Yeah, because Chad with business card is super good. I mean, obviously we'd rather have sock, but if that comes around, we'll take it. But because we could, these are the only permanent jokers, so it's fine. More discards. What did we do last? We made stuff glass. Doesn't do a whole lot for me. I guess the glass does do something for me. Crack this. Yep, we were just talking about how flushes are decent, especially if we're trying to turn more of our deck into hearts. And then, yeah, I guess we'll just send it and see what happens. I guess if I'm, yeah, I might as well look for a 7 over anything else. I mean, that's not bad. You know what? Of course. All right. Here, I kind of want to see what happens if we just play like a 3 of a kind, you know? With Bloodstone and all the other mults. Yeah, okay. Well, we're cracking 2. I mean, it's not as good as the hands we were playing, but that's fine. Doing 3 of a kind. Yeah, I think we just crack this and hope for hermits. I mean, magicians are also... Ooh, sun. Damn. That's mildly annoying, actually. You know, if that's the case, I think we'll do the 8 and the 5 as lucky, because lucky cards with Hanging Chad are really strong. Cryptid. Hex. Make things real complicated. Let's see. I don't think it's necessarily worth... You know what? As crazy as it is, just having the opportunity to make even more money, kind of gross. Or is it worth it to make some aces? There you go. Ooh, sorry, y'all. At least I felt that one coming and was able to move the mic. You know what? I mean, Cryptid is just our best bet with what we have because of hologram. We're not really hurting for anything. I think I'm just going to buy the voucher and scooch, you know? Let's scooch. Let's scoochy skedaddle. Okay. Not mad about being dealt a full house, all right? Nice. Ooh, $20. Hell yeah, all right. Yeah, that's a little gross. That's a little bit gross. Let's see, is this more reliable? Yeah. 5, 6, 7. I guess that way if we find the... Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to sit here and be a dickhead about it. Yeah. Yeah, we can't even anymore, so let's do this. Yeah, just because, like, that's fine, and we make a bunch of money. What was this challenge supposed to be? We do need to add cards to our deck. That is the concern. That being said, removing cards is very good too, especially if we are thinking about going for the flushes more as we move forward, but just upping our card quality is not a bad idea either. Yeah, I think just having more lucky cards isn't a bad thing. We'll roll a little bit. No. I mean, one more time. I think we'll hold on to some of our money just because we don't see a whole lot in the shops right now. Like I said, we are going to roll real hard later for God damn it. You know what? Just because I kind of want to get through this boss blind and don't care. Let's crack these. High Priestess and a Sun. All right. That's pretty good. Sure. And sure. Let's turn the things in our hand that aren't these into those. And then, do I even need to risk the 4? I don't think I even need to risk the 4. In worst case scenario, I do. I have 3 more hands to go. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any problems here. We just 16x'd the boss blind requirement, so. Yeah, we want to turn more stuff into hearts. Just in case, because straight flushes might just happen naturally. That way, if we come across... Did we already do the heart debuff? I think we might have already done the heart debuff, so, like, super good. Okay, now we'll take $11. Okay. See what's in here. That's pretty good. Because we can discard it early if we get it. Because we don't necessarily need it. Ooh, DNA? I don't know how good DNA is here. Think we'll probably just scoot along with our $9. Alrighty. Well, I guess I need a 6. Is it worth discarding? You know what? Here, let's Sun. And then maybe we do this. play a pair, and then just hope for a 6. Yeah, just make try to get a little bit of money. Well, that's gross. All right, well, okay, let's do it this way. We don't necessarily need to play straights. They were just fun, but I'm not going to complain about almost getting 100K in one hand this early on. Our, like, holograms, like, barely ramped up. Like, that's insane. All right, Jupiter, Neptune. Okay, hey, like I said, straight flushes might happen coincidentally, so. That is a difficult choice. Admittedly, $19 is pretty tempting. Don't really need that. No. Well, you know what? I'm going to hold on to my $12. We'll see what happens. I'm not afraid of the wall right now. We would need a... You know what? I'm willing to pitch a little bit and try to find something gross. 2, 3, 4, 5, but that is a 3 I would like to discard. So let's do that. Hierophant again. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep upping our card quality and playing flushes. Why not? Dude, this is like, I don't know. I don't know why I thought, I mean, again, this is very early days. This is only the 6th challenge, but like, man, I don't know why I thought like the challenges were going to be really hard. I realize they get harder. Like, I'm talking a lot of smack right now. They get much harder, but yeah, I think $20 is $20. So, all right, Jupiter, come on, Jupiter. Sweet. All right. Yep. We buy suns around here. Steel Joker. Am I getting more value out of the steel? Like, I mean, I guess I could really start trying to get all the steel together. I kind of like Drunkard, though. He's fun. You know what? I think we let it ride. Dude, they really want us to take this. Oops, all 6s. You know what? I think for the memes, we take the oops. Break this glass 6, no matter what. And then, Ankh. That is not useful. Okay. I mean, do we just win? I feel like we just win, right? Like, whatever. Let's turn these into. Yeah, I think we just win. Like, I'm cool with just winning. That's fine. Yeah, like I said, we still need an oops. If we get an oops, this goes so hard. But for a little bit of deck clearing, this isn't a bad idea. Yay! Ooh, haha. That's what because this can give us ways to add more cards to our deck, and that's real good. You know what? I'm gonna open the Mega Celestial. Jupiter. Yeah, okay. I was hoping like Jupiter and Neptune, but just Jupiter, we'll take it. You know what? We might eventually get to a point where 4 of a kinds are super viable. Roll with that. Okay. Well. Strengths. All right. You know what? Why not? Flush house. Who doesn't like a flush house? Let's see what happens with that, huh? 106. We'll take it. More fun options for us to find in Celestial packs. Another sun. We'll take that. Kraken Arcana pack. Again, we probably just want to like up our card quality here. Huh. Yeah. And then Spectral. There we go. And that gives us stuff to, yeah, I think eat a random 6, get a couple extra cards, but one of them was a 6, so we still have 3 6s. I'm fine with that. All right. Dude, this is going pretty well. Not really having any issues. Yeah, there's a straight flush immediately. So, like, why not? The only bummer is that I would have to play. You know what? I'm going to lose this lucky 6. It's fine. Okay, Aura. Sure. You know what? I like this 7. And then we can strength here. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 again. I realize we just made it slightly harder for us to do straight flushes, but whatever. I only mildly care, so it's fine. All right. Well, that was gross. What's it giving me? Here's a deja vu. Huh. Let's see. I guess, actually, we might as well go ahead and sun these. And then we could fool to have more. Deja vu's really good. I feel like magician's not bad either. But how many non-hearts do we have in our deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is still quite a few things to turn into hearts. But we have so many discards, so it's like, You know what? I think it's increased card quality time. Having more lucky cards with Chad is just the move. Sure, let's level up Flesh House. Why not? Photograph. Earth, I don't think is even like really a possibility for me anymore. Photograph. If we were hurting for points, I could see it. I mean, Gross Michael is always fun. I just don't think it's worth it. I think we just keep rolling. Yeah. How many? We only had, you know, to be safe, we could do this and just hope it's a, yeah, okay. It is. It's fine. Cool. All right. Nice. Nice. You know what? I'm here for it. Why not? This voucher does nothing. Yeah, we talked about glass being really good earlier. More Joopy Joops. Okay. Ooh. Damn, that's tempting. All right. Yeah, I think it's fine, and we buff him even more. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Alrighty. I know I'm adding stuff to my deck, inherently kind of weakening it, but it's kind of fine. A devil. All right. Oh yeah. Well, actually, no. I guess I can cut this card, and I have space because I bought that voucher earlier. Immolate. Ooh. Okay. Do I have more? I have the most 9s in my deck left. Got a bunch of 7s, but that doesn't help me. Got 3 5s left. Huh. Let's see. There's a pair of 7s. We'll do that. Okay, so we are going to look for somewhere real baller to use this immolate, but like I said, not mad about this score. Yeah, sure. Keep leveling up that. I mean, we could, right? Like, Lusty Joker's not bad. It's just not amazing. Familiar, sure. Fine with that. Like I said, what feeds the hologram? Alrighty. Sure. Nope. 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 One more. All right. We could use flushes or easier. Sure. Yeah, I think we devil this king. And then, I mean, I think that would win it for us. But you know what? I think we're just gonna keep hoping for lucky hits. I think we're fine. Actually, I guess I should have discarded and tried to find a 6, but whatever. Like I said, I think we're doing okay. Wheel. Nope. Okay, let's naturally buff this hologram, huh? That is a 6. I mean, that would be a fun card to change into a heart should we come across another sun. So, sure. You know what? Why not? Okay, yeah. Getting boned by the wheel, but that's fine. Ooh, I think we let this normal 6 go away. Here's another incantation. Okay. Cool. All diamonds. That's interesting. Let's try to slim down. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best chance for an ML8. All right, whatever. That's fine. Sure. And we're back. Okay. I guess this 8's better than the 2, right? Hey, it even left us our steel card. Can't even be mad about it. Booyah. All right. Yeah, man. I thought this was going to be really hard, and it just kind of hasn't been. Like, yay. All right. Hey, Neptune. Sure. And then... Sure. Yeah. No. Dusk. It's under my Fool. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's fine. Oh no, if I play a flush, I lose money. All right. Well, speaking of. Yeah, I think I'm going to play the 6, see what happens. Let the Sixth Sense eat it. I mean, that is 10. And then a devil. Is it worth it more to me to have money? I kind of want to keep this jack just because now I have a couple of... Yeah, I think we just do this. Because, I mean, it's not like I have blue seals or anything. I guess I can make this decision in a minute. Interesting. Very interesting. Another spectral pack. Like I said, we're kind of just looking to add a bunch of cards to our deck, right? Like, I guess we'll use the Grim here. 8 of 6. That's annoying, but whatever. And then Incantation. 8, one of the aces we just made. Cool. He's now at 8.75, so I think we're fine. Right? Let's crack a Joopy. And then, nope. Okay, Magician, hey. Like I said, increasing card quality is not a bad thing. All right. Okay, so now we're kind of at a question mark. I think I'm going to Devil here. I know it's not necessarily like the strongest play, but I do kind of want to find my 6s. These are somewhat useless to me right now. Okay, I don't think I need the glass. Let's do that. Okay, there's a 6. All right, cool. I mean, I guess we could do this and then just hang on to our Fool, play the 6 and see what happens. Unfortunately, that is like our only red seal, but we just got another one, so it's fine. Yeah. I'm going to red seal him and just play him as a high card. See what that gives us. Wow, okay. Yeah, we won with an unleveled up high card, so I think it's fine. Mind you, that was a very good card to be our high card, so like, but still. Okay, yeah, let's keep boosting our friend up here, because he's doing some gangbusters numbers. Huh. Unfortunately, the rest of this is kind of trash. All right, there's at least a king. All right. Don't want green Joker. We already had a to-do list that wasn't terribly helpful. Okay. So now. Well, we got an 8 in our thing. I think I'm going to hold on to the lucky card. So 5, 7, 8, 9. Annoyingly, we need a 6. Ugh. All right. Yeah, pitch him. It's fine. Like I said, I don't think we need glass quite yet. All right. 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, I think we lose the gold cards and just be kind of sad about it. Yep, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's how it worked out. But like I said, I don't even think we need to worry about it, right? Like, yeah, I mean, I don't have to worry about interest right now. So with our mults where they are, I don't think we even really need to stress, right? Like, We're still in the 7, 8, 9, 10 plan, but whatever. You know, I'm going to play a lucky pair of 2s. Yeah, there we go. That was decently lucky. There we go. All right. Well, fine. Hey, Steel Joker's back. Oh, it's actually to ×2 now. How many 6s do I? I have no 6s left in the deck, so this is actually dead weight. I will take a Steel Joker because, hey, ×2 is ×2, right? More hands. I don't even know. That didn't necessarily help me or hurt me. I guess it was fine. I mean, more kings as good as this is. I'm out of 6s in my deck, so that's not really a thing. So I think at this point, we just want to probably clip cards that aren't hearts. Yeah, I don't even know why I rolled there. Should have saved my $5, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're at the point where, like, no reason to fool around, right? Pun intended. Let's clip these. That's fine. And then pitch. Yeah, that's going to be nuts. Let's see. Do we even risk the glass? Because, like, our boss blind is Violet Vessel, so, like, that is going to be kind of annoying. But, like, not that bad. Like, not when we were cracking almost 600K. Okay. Once again, upping card quality, not a bad thing. Medium would be nice. Death is always good. I could death this 10 into a glass 5. Sure. Yeah. Alrighty. Cool. Again, I don't even know why I did that. I think I'd rather have a death than an empress, so we'll do that. Again, I'm going to buy the Fool, and we'll just keep it in our pool for a second. Trying to break it? It might win, though, but trying to break it? Okay, cool. Well, we didn't break it, but it's fine. Let's see. You know what? Strict upgrade, I guess. Do we want to... You know what? I'd rather just win. Get through it, and we'll push forward. I don't even know what we would really add to the build aside from, like, chariots, which I realized I just missed a chariot earlier, so, like, that's on me. But it's fine. Sure. We like flesh houses around here. Why not? Neptunes are real hard, but technically possible. Familiar. Another Emperor. Let's see. I would rather this 4 be a lucky... I'm an idiot. Do I take Familiar here, then? Because the odds of it ripping away... I feel like... You know what? It's annoying that it ate one of my kings, but there are worse things, right? Alright. Violet Vessel. Yo. Hey, remember when I said 4 of a kinds might pay off? Let's see. Yeah. Do I do this for the memes? I feel like I might do this for the memes. Again, that's kind of obnoxious, so. Yeah. Nice. All right. I did deal with that pretty well. Thank you, Jimbo. Alrighty. Luxury tax. Hold -1 cards in hand for every $5 you have. You have a 10 hand size, though. Okay. And nothing's banned, and we just have a normal deck. So it just punishes you for having, like, being above the interest cap, basically. Weird. All right. Screw it. Why not? Ooh, big hands. Big hands. Okay. You know, since all we need is either a 10 or a king. Well, I guess we need a 10, but we got one, so it's fine. There we go. Throw that out there. Just barely make it, but $6 is $6. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be using this voucher a whole lot. Let's see what's in the buffoon. Wow, that is like the worst Joker we could have at this point. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna grab that just for some temporary strength. Once again, we are real close with. Yep, there's our jack. Let's see if that is enough. I think it is, but yeah, it's plenty. All right. Sweet. I think that's actually a good idea. The question is this a good idea? That sells for 2, that sells for 2. Because like I said, if we're blowing all of our money, I guess it doesn't matter. It's like a weird green deck situation. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. None of them are face cards, so. Sure. Pitch here. Pitch the ace that's debuffed, and then everything else. There's our 10. Okay. Again, that was over. That was 800-ish, or that was almost 700 points last time, so we know that it works. There we go. I mean, if we're going the face card route. This, again, not great for what we're doing, but still, I think we just buy the voucher and call it good and then move on. But interesting. Certainly interesting. All right. Once again, we're 1 card away from a decent straight, so sure. You know, did I discard a queen a second ago? No, I discarded a jack a second ago. There's no point. That's fine. Is that a 4 of a kind of queens? We'll take that. Yeah, I was going to say, I think that'll be fine. This is weird, but not like difficult. It's just getting the right combination of things and trying to keep your hand size down, which is weird, but not hard, you know? You know? Okay, let's start increasing the quality of our face cards, because if we're doing this, we need to get that moving. And then I guess we want to level up like a relatively easy to get hand, so like 2 pair. Sure. Yeah, I mean, there's a 2 pair. I mean, I think I'm fine with just sending it, right? Like, whatever. Okay, so that was not quite enough. Here, let's fish for a queen. Seeing as we've been playing straights, I guess we'll keep doing that. Yeah. Okay. So lesson learned there. Make some money. What we need is like a... what we need is like rocket. Rocket would be really good. Hermit. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, like, whatever. It's fine. Allergic to money around here. Yeah, I think we just play a 3 of a kind to see if we can get another face card, and then... yeah, that was kind of the best possible situation. We'll do that. Yeah, that'll do it. Dude, I, like, after grinding gold stake for as long as I have, like, you forget how, like, not crazy hard, like, white stake is. Don't get me wrong. Again, it can be. I'm 100% positive that, like, these challenges could absolutely ruin me, but we'll take $14, I guess, and then, again, keep leveling up the quality of our face cards. I do kind of want that, just because more hands means we get more money at the end of each round, and since we're not carrying over, it's a whole thing. I think we sell this and maybe even buy the Mega Standard Pack, trying to add face cards. That is a really long way to face cards. It's really tempting just because polychrome, if you start getting re-trigger effects, because like I said, I mean, we're mostly looking for a chat or a sock at this point, is really good, but that is a really long way to go for that. So, I think we just send it. Yeah. Yeah. Bye. Sure. That is not a king or a queen. Or that is not a king. So, crown for the king. There we go. And actually, that's a full house. I mean, not that it matters. We haven't leveled up either of those, right? I guess the full house gives me more of the, like, bonus jokers. So we'll do that. Sure. There we go. We're getting there on chips alone right now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. All right. I mean, sure. 4 of a kind. Why not? Again, whenever your hand size is this big, you can kind of get away with doing the bigger, weirder plays. Huh. I mean, that is a good source of flat malt. And I don't think I'm getting that much out of the extra discard anymore. The only question is, what do I feed it? I don't really want to feed it the egg. But I mean, 16 flat, I don't know. Like I said, we'll see. I think we'll just hold on to it for a little bit. Like I said, we need to level up 2 pair more for it to be, like, valuable. But it's not bad. Yeah, sure. Okay, well, there's another full house. Yeah, I guess I could have went for, like, a more risky play, per se. In the sense that, yeah, I mean, at this point, every hand we don't use on, like, every hand we play forward, we don't need the ceremonial dagger is a hand where when we eventually sell the egg to, when we eventually feed the egg to the ceremonial dagger is just bonkers. Yeah. Although I do think we would sell the egg for, like, gift card or something, but that has to come around. Again, upping. I think all of my jacks are now bonus jacks. There's our Chad. Huh. Let's see. I do think it's worth it to sell this now and not have it eat. Like I said. Okay. So yeah, I mean, Chad with anything like this is going to be fine. Let's pitch those. Let's pitch these and hope for another 10. Of course not. All right. Nope. Okay. Well, either way. That's fine. That's perfectly okay. Let's put this queen up front and then we'll call this good because, yeah, like I said, that's fine. Let's see, because I'd like this to be at least 50 before I, like, really full send it. That is a voucher I don't want. Let's see. High Priestess, I guess. Try to get, like, more variety in our levels just because, like, we don't really care what we play as long as it's, like, decent. We want to commit to a hand soon, but it's not, like, necessary. There we go. Let's Magician our Kings. That seems like a solid plan. All right, we're below $5, so we'll have max hand size. Well, once again, there's a... Give me another 10. Give me another 10. Okay. Fine. 4 of a kind is fun. I guess I might just high card with the Lucky King. See if that earns me any money. All right, that's fine. Yeah, let's throw out a 4 of a kind. Why not? That's kind of stupid. Yeah, like I said, 17. So what, in 3 more rounds? Let's crack this. I'm not even sure what we're like looking for per se. Wow, that's like the best emulate. Cool. Like I said, we wouldn't we don't really need jokers. Like, we kind of got it rolling. Moon's not going to help us. I guess Neptune brings us below $5, so screw it. Yeah, Immolate there was awesome. Not mad about that. Didn't even need the money, just needed to clear cards out of my deck. Let's clear these down, and then, yeah. Like, dog. I think as long as we have, like, a level or two and the more complicated hands, like, we're just fine. Let's see. All these kind of suck, so I guess we'll just strengthen the 9s into more 10s. All right, the wheel. My hubris. I mean, once again, just make it work. It just works, right? There we go. Okay, this is now 23, so I think not this round, but next round we might sell it. That was the boss blind, right? Yeah, so I do want to buy this, but I don't think I want to buy it right now. Yeah, I think just making more face cards is better. Let's see. $32 of temperance value is hard to turn down, especially when we were saying we wanted to buy this anyway. We will buy a Mars. And then Hanged Man. And a Venus. And then yeah, I mean, this feels an awful lot like I'm playing with a Vagabond. So it's like not breaking my brain or anything. Yeah, let's pitch these. Yeah, I mean, that's a full house yet again. And a 4 of a kind of 10s. So, you know what that means. Here, I think we'll burn down our discards and try to find other value. But, like I said, not too deeply concerned. I'm going to play a full house here just in case, like, again, I don't see it not winning. But, you know. Yeah. Closer. But like I said, we're about to eat, so it's fine. The only issue with Ceremonial Dagger is that it kind of has to be at the end. Or else you risk eating a joker that you actually, like, need. Yeah, I think we just keep cutting non-face cards. Like I said, we are a little worried of, like, the plant, but, like, so. Yeah, Hanged Mana for a Fool, and then screw it, why not? All right, there we go. Now this has plus 50 molt, so not too worried about that. Let's pitch these. You know, I like aces, so why not? Yeah, that ought to do it. Actually, I don't know. It'll be cutting it close now. Or no, it won't. I'm getting plus 50 molt. Yeah, this is nuts. I guess it's time to start buying stuff to feed to it. Like, whatever. Let's do that. And then, yeah, buy the devil. And then, sure. You know what? That's fun to me. Let the Ceremonial Dagger eat. Huh. Let's see. Let's do that. And then I kind of just want to see what happens if we do this. I mean, probably nothing gangbusters, but I mean, it still ought to win just because of how good this is at this point. Weird. Well, that's a real good voucher. I'll buy that. Snap that up immediately. Crack the Spectral Pack, see what happens. Ooh. You know what? I think we'll put you on an 8. And then buy the planet. And the walkie-talkie to feed to the Ceremonial Dagger. There we go. Just keep cranking it. We got a 3 of a kind immediately. Actually, this is another of our straights. Does a 3 of a kind? Yeah, 3 of a kind goes nuts. Okay, never mind. We're doing that. Let's punch these in there. Yeah, times 9. Yeah, we're winning before it adds. I didn't realize I'd leveled up 3 of a kind that much. Oh well. Yeah, I'd take a mega standard pack for $4. Sure. Once again, upping card quality, especially of our face cards, is very important. And who doesn't love lucky cards, right? Now it's slightly more complicated. I guess if we're going for like 3 or 4 of a kind, having stone cards isn't a bad idea. Okay. Yeah, keep leveling up 3 of a kind, I guess. And then by that, shoot. Nice. Okay. Yeah. I mean, good lord. 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind of aces. But that doesn't give me the tinglies. There we go. I mean, I guess if we were gonna eventually go for like, although I realized I probably should have looked at the boss blind first, but it's fine. Whatever. Like I said, this is bonkers enough. It'll be okay. Not too beaten up about it. Yeah. Ooh. Gros Michel. I'm kind of okay letting that hang out. I'm not feeding it to the dagger. Ooh, now that's a hard choice. I guess, I mean, if both of those were like unbuffed, I feel like I would be a little more inclined, but turning lower cards into face cards is real strong. We definitely want deaths. Bring those closer to being face cards. 5. Wheel. You know what? I think we'll level up full house again and then just throw a wheel out there to get under $5. I'm cool with that. I know, discard 2 random cards. Hey, a 4 of a kind of 10s. You know, what we needed. God, I wish we had Burnt Joker or something. That would be nuts. Okay, I kind of want to see, because a 3 of a kind is 11 times 5. 4 of a kind is a 16 times 50. Times 150. So that is way better. So I think we're going to greedy discard a little bit, trying to find gold cards. Or our purple seals, which we're certainly fine with. Another wheel. Hey! Ceremonial Dagger's giving us a little bit more. Is it worth it? Oh, yeah, I forgot we discard things. That's annoying. All right, whatever. It's fine. We got a different 4 of a kind. But the greed. Damn it. But the greed is strong in me. We didn't even get a hit. That's a bummer. All right. Ah, well. You know what? I think we go into here before we buy the Fool. I just realized that may not have been the smartest plan, but that's fine. Emperor and Magician. That's pretty good. We will, again, make our card quality better, and then we'll have a Death in the Fool, which is what we want. That actually panned out. Sweet. Okay, and then we will go ahead and buy this, and then hopefully find another Fool in here. No such luck on that. You know, let's do that. Because then I can buy this voucher and roll. I think we roll first, see what's in here. Yeah, nothing of use. We'll buy the voucher. That's fine. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, no, I'll definitely give you a follow back on Twitter. I always follow back to people who show up for stream. No worries. But yeah, no, you know, playing some Balatro, getting through the challenges. This one is weird. Basically, if you have, for every $5 you have, your hand size goes down. But like if you've been playing Balatro, I feel like that's not a huge detriment. And like I said, I just hit Completionist Plus, so like I've definitely played my fair share of Balatro at this point. You know what? I think we'll just send it and see what happens. $20. Cool. Happy we won in that hand because it was going to make our hand size smaller. Alrighty. That's a lot of money. We like that. Okay, let's crack in here. Sure. Make our full houses a little better. Ooh, blue seal. Okay, finally. Yeah, we were just talking about how 4 of a kinds are real fun. Nope. Nope. Yep, and we definitely want deaths, so that was kind of ideal. Who'd have thought Photochap was real good? Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what we're looking for. Let's pitch these. Okay, so now we have a choice to make. I think we magician, actually. And then pitch these 8s. Chariot, okay. That way we can make this 9 steel, and then we will... What's my distribution from on kings to queens? Okay. You know what? No one can accuse me of being a misogynist. Let's do that. Let's throw our boys down this way. There we go. Yeah, I mean that'll work. This banana getting real ripe. Yep, keep leveling up Mars. Like I said, really the only thing we'd be looking for is yeah, neither of those is like a sock. Let's see, I guess I'm getting chips elsewhere, so actually Scary Face isn't terribly worth it, and Smiley Face at least has like synergy with Photograph, Chad, and that, so I think we aptly make that decision. Do I even have any I have 1 uncommon joker, so this does very little for us. Hologram is tempting, but I just did that, so sell to get below 5, so we have max hand size, and then get back into it. Oh, no repeats. What are we gonna do? That's okay. There we go. That's what we want to see. Ugh, moon. Moon's not useful. You know what? I think because we got a 5 of a kind and a 4 of a kind, so not too worried about it. I think a 4 of a kind will probably get us there anyway, but you know, hey, $20. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't terribly worried. All right. Bunch of money. Hey, there we go. Telescope. That's what we wanted, actually. Sure. Oh, because we have so much money. I was like, what's going on? Ah, yeah. No, that tracks. These kind of suck. Sure. And then, sure. Well, Emperor, I guess, to try to find better stuff, ideally. That seems real risky. Let's open this first. Because that's really the difference maker. Yeah, I think we... Strength a little bit. You know what? Whatever. We'll probably end up cutting that 6 later, but that's fine. Yep. Yeah, hey, there you go. Oh, see. Whatever. Hierophant can get the hell out of here. Alrighty. Let's groove a little smoother, huh? Ah, we're down a hand size because we made $1. Oh, fine. Have I leveled up straights at all after playing all those straights last time? Yeah, whatever. That's fine. I mean, there's a full house. Once again, kind of obscene. I guess we'll make this queen special. Versus... Yeah, I mean, that's not a huge difference. I mean, it is, but, like, whatever. Yeah, I think we'll pitch a little bit more just to see what else we can get. There's 3 lucky kings. Yeah, I'm kind of fine with that. That'll work. Yeah, like I said, wasn't. Hey, banana finally went. All right. Oh, he went off to riper pastures. All right. There we go. We'll make some money. And then go to town from here. Buy some boys. Yeah, I mean, gold seal with a Chad's pretty good. Awesome. Saying goodbye to more of our lower cards. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. Yeah, buy an earth. And then both those kind of suck. I guess I'll save my $3. Right. And feeds the knife. Yeah, I guess I really want... I probably shouldn't have even discarded the... Another hermit. That's funny. Okay, that's fine. You know what? If we're looking for specific stuff, there's our 4 of a kind. Okay, let's do that so that we level up 4 of a kind more. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay. 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 I need to look at what the boss blind is, but that's not a terrible idea. Yeah. That way, you know, we're defaulting at least to something. Yeah, I think, again, where we're at, we're more likely to get that kind of thing. Ooh. I mean, fortune teller. It's not better than what I've got. The only issue is I don't really... Let's see. If I went to 10 and then re-rolled, it would put me to 4. So that's actually probably worth it. All right. Going into the, you know, the anti-8 boss blind, so we're done after this. Oh no. Hanging Chad. What are we going to do? We'll be all right. Yeah, I think we just play this out and see what happens. Yeah, I think smiley face being gone isn't the biggest deal. It's all about photo Chad, so yeah, there we go. You know. All right, well, there's 2 more challenges. Let's roll into the third one. All jokers are eternal. Is that? Oh, yeah, the ones that can, like, eat themselves. And then verdant leaf because you have to sell something. But then your deck is normal. Okay. I mean, there are some jokers that's really synergistic with. Huh. I mean, I'll take being dealt a full house that will win me the first hand. Sure. Once again, I think I've accidentally done this, so... Permanent square joker or permanent swashbuckler? Now, that is difficult. You know, I mean, for white stake, it's not like... Yeah, I think we just go with the swash. Because there are a bunch of, like, synergistic jokers with that, so... Sure. I'm going to say. I mean, he's not giving us anything right now, but we can play 2 flushes and we'll be all right. Okay. And so now... of course not. All right. Here, let's do that. Pair of queens, I guess, is better than nothing. Yeah, and then I'll hold on to everything that's not a spade, just in case. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's nuts. All right. Because, yeah, we're going to need at least 1 more joker to have some molt going. But if we find permanent egg... Ooh. But I think just having an extra hand is also very valid. Okay. Hearts are debuffed. Oh no. What are we going to do? Cry? Shit and come? Don't listen to me. I don't know what's going on with my brain right now. Okay. It was like my first, like, not my first full day back to work, but like it was my first like day back after being out for a week. So my brain is extra fried right now. Yeah, I mean, we'll just play a full house. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I mean, don't get me wrong. Again, I know that these ramp up because the last challenge is jokerless. So like, I know it gets nuts. It's just not getting nuts right now. We have an extra hand and it's only 800 points. So like, screw it. Why not? Yeah, let's pitch those four. I'm not used to having this many discards. Yeah. Is 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King better? I think it is because like the math. Because you're basically going down 5 chips, but you'll earn more than 5 chips when not playing a 2 and a 7 and getting the Jack King in there. So, math. Okay. And I don't really want to use that last discard until I have to. Let's see. Let's do that. That's fine. What do I have the most of in my deck left? I mean, I have a decent amount of clubs. Let's see. Like I said, I mean, worst case scenario, we lose, right? Like, whatever. Man, if we did the 5 of clubs, we would have really gotten there. I don't know. I played the 2 over the 8 there. Well, I might have biffed it, but I'll be all right. Like I said, worst case scenario, we have to try this again. Like I said, if I had found, like, if any of the other jokers had been even remotely reasonable, it would have been fine. But that's not the way the cookie crumbled. We'll take, it's fine. I'm okay taking, you know, 2 tries on the occasional challenge. Or more. Hey, like I said. Is it worth it? I don't think it is, just because we don't want to, like, flood our hand with bullshit. Because we have the extra discard, I'm kind of fine sitting here. Yeah. Of course not. But I think, actually, this might be a good enough. Now it definitely is. Yeah, because that's 60, 78, 79. Big brain, quick math. Ooh. Hey, there's that gift card we were looking for earlier. Let's see what's in here first. Idle. That is a real long shot. But, you know, what are we here for if not for fun, right? I'm going to take the bull, even though it's literally going to do nothing for us because we don't have any money, but it's fine. Against my better judgment. That's annoying. I think we just play this and hope. Dude, really? Okay. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. Dude, what is going on? Like, how have I got, like, almost exclusively spades left? Good lord. Don't do me like this, Balatro. Come on. I mean, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack. I guess, yeah. That ought to do it. So, like, good lord. Thank you, Balatro. Now I can't afford blank. I'm fine. It's not a big deal. Well, now we're getting 10 chips, and we're looking for the Jack of Hearts. Okay. Well, actually, let's do rank. And then, yeah, let's get weird. Why not? Well, there's our flush of hearts. Well, all right. Fine. Be annoying. Well, I guess there's a flush of diamonds, so. Like I said, we need to get on deck fixing immediately. But I need to get my money where it's less funny, so. That is one way to get our money less funny. I don't think it's worth it. I think we just push on. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to look the 10 of diamonds and we got dealt a 10 of diamonds. That's nuts. Okay. There's the king, so we literally need an ace or a 9. I mean, I guess that was a flush, but whatever. Let's really get there, huh? There we go. Nice. The 4 of clubs this time. Ooh, Baron. Yeah, just like we kind of need our money not to suck because of the bowl. I mean, I could buy both of these. This actually wouldn't be bad. Just because you inherently want, but like we don't want to spread ourselves thin because of the idol. That's difficile. I mean, we could make our money back because these all kind of suck. So I guess we'll do that. Sure. Never mind. Okay, we're looking to play the 4 of clubs this time. You know, as relevant as that has been. Okay. Is it worth it? I mean, am I willing to burn it all down? I mean, a 4 of a kind of 2s isn't bad. Because then if we draw the 4, at least we... Hey, we did. Okay. Sure. There we go. The 4 of diamonds this time. Wow. Yeah, like I said, we've got a... Impact seems real dangerous with everything being eternal, but... what have we played the most of at this point? Straights? We played the most straights. That's nuts. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if we do that, we're really, like... I guess that gives us a really specific direction. That may not have been the best idea, but again, it gives us a really specific direction for this idol to happen. Unfortunately, none of these are terribly good, but that's fine. Okay. So we want to start cutting everything we can so that we have aces. Again, for a white stake run, it's fine. Here we go. Throw this out there. I don't think it wins, but it's decent. What 4? The 4 of diamonds. Yeah. You know what? Here. What did I play? Oh, I played a flush. Ooh, shit. All right. Yep, that's on me. That is on me. There's the 4 of diamonds. So we got there. Of course, I got a 4 of a kind of 4s, so... Well, that might have been me not reading the card. Because now I have the least diamonds in my deck. I have the most hearts. Whatever. Yep, that's on me for being an idiot. All right. You know what? That's fine. We'll just roll it again. That was that was me not paying attention. Oof. Like I said, 15 more minutes of stream. I could probably figure this out. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, it's... I wish it was Friday so bad. My brain is real fried already, and it's only Tuesday. So, I'm with you on that. Yay. Let's pitch these. I mean, we're getting somewhere. It's just not great. I don't think this flush gets us there. It might, but I don't think so. Nope, just shy. Damn. All right. Here we go. We will play queen. But yeah, no, how was your weekend? You know, everything all right? We're surviving, thriving. That is a really good joker to pick up early for Molt. Now we just need to get our money, again, get our money under control, and then we're fine. I mean, I guess either way, we were going to have to play 2 hands here, but now that works out. Right? Right. Ooh, by 1 chip. We'll take it. We will take it. Huh. Okay. Yeah, our money's going to be fine. Let's open the Celestial pack. Do we just high card it? I think we might just high card it. I mean, pair is technically better, but like, so? Cause like, this is real good. You know, I think I'm going to go for the flashy play and do full houses. Cause that was the first time the game that I got past ante 12 with first was all, full houses. So like, I do have some affinity for that, but I'm not going to look a straight in the face here. So not that it's going to win me anything, but still. Yeah, I think we go try to find a flush here. And we found one. Can't complain. There we go. Take that sweet 4.4 molt and take it over the finish line and earn our $3. What's mind-blowing to me is that they're not even like, because like hexes and stuff have to still exist in this, right? Like they didn't ban spectral packs. Huh. Yeah, I think I just hold on to my money. Yeah. I mean. Well, that's unfortunate, but that's fine. Sure. Okay, we still have to try to craft a full house. There we go. I think that'll... Yeah, I was about to say, I think that gets us enough to get over the thing anyway. And then there's $10 more in our pocket. Neither of these are what we're specifically looking for. Let's crack this jumbo and see if we can find some money or something fun. I don't really know what I want to click down for. This seems just bad. I mean, screw it. Let's just start eating the low cards and try to get face cards. I mean, this is a good source of chips. But just chips aren't like that important especially when I'm going to be eating every planet I can, you know? Yeah, I mean, flushes haven't turned us down, so. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or no, there's no 4. That's fine. I'm gonna say if we had the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we would have played that because we would have won, but we didn't, so it's fine. Here's 2, 3, 4, 6. Hey, there's our full house. That's a pretty good one. Can't complain. Yep. Alrighty. I don't think high card gets us there. 2 pair will, though. It's fine. Ideally. No, almost. Okay. 2 pair. Well, that's annoying. It did end up taking us every hand to get through that. So we do need to find some strength. Or else we're in a little bit of trouble. I mean, that is strength. It's just not great. This is strength. So we will definitely do this. Sure. Let's see. I think I buy this. God, I wish it had a high priestess in it. That would be lovely. That would just level up flushes more. Screw it. Man, we're really hurting our hearts, but whatever. It'll be okay. Hey, that's what we needed. That is exactly what we needed. Okay, that's some strength. Sweet. Okay. So 1 in 7 cards gets drawn face down. Let's see. There's a flush, which we just leveled up, so we'll play that. Cool. Get the +10 and the molt. Nice. All right, now we're making $5 off the rocket. Okay, yeah, our money is sorted now, which we're super happy about. Let's crack these hunting for high priestesses. We will obviously take doubling our money. High priestess, still no. Yeah, I think we just cut the 6 and the 5. Yeah, I'm going to buy this just for the sake of it. All right. Press on. Let's see. Let's try to find a jack, huh? Well, I guess not. That's fine. We'll try to find a spade. There we go. I was like, or not? No, okay, cool. We're good. We're good. Yeah, that's pretty close on its own. That's nuts. All right, sweet. And then to the moon, baby. Ironically, we don't have to the moon. I skipped that earlier. But that's because we already kind of have a really good econ joker for where we're at. I don't even have a sticker on business card yet. I mean, if we're cutting cards, I feel like, again, I kind of want to be hand agnostic almost. But, I mean, money is money. Yep, because that lets us roll more. I mean, this is scaling molt, and we are going to be doing some rolling. So, there we go. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And it basically comes with a +10, so can't even be mad about it. Let's see. That's annoying. Whatever. We've leveled up 3 of a kind a few times. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't terribly worried about it. That's nuts. Okay. Don't want those. I do want these. Yeah, full house, sure. For the goofs. Do I want to level up a 2 pair? I feel like it's not a terrible idea. Sure. Again, whatever feeds our boy. Ooh, permachad. I mean, I guess they're all permanent, but you know what I mean. You know what? Okay, so we have a utility joker, a scaling molt joker, a scaling X molt joker, and an econ joker. So really what we're looking for is like maybe another molt joker or another X molt joker. But like we've kind of got everything taken care of at this point, so I'm not even like sweating it really. That being said, I would love for my deck to actually give me the cards I'm asking for. There we go. Let's play a level 3 flush. Get a little extra chips out of it. Like I said, we just need to start enhancing our cards now because that's what makes Chad solid. That's what we're talking about. I know it's stupid, but I love Idol. I don't think it's worth picking up, but it is dumb and strong. So yeah, let's keep leveling up Earth. That's fine. Like I said, we need to crack all of these. I just said that, but we haven't leveled any of 4 of a kind. And like I said, if we're going to start doing deck fixing and stuff, we've already clipped quite a bit. Hard to turn that down. Let's clip those. What do I have the most of? Spades, and I of course have none in my hand. Yeah, let's pitch these. And those. And those. Wow, okay. Screw me, I guess. There we go. Let's keep a 9-10 jack. That way if we come across another queen or something else. Or we could just win. I'm fine with winning. $7 from the rocket. There we go. Buy that because we need to. Zany. Don't need him. Yeah, sure. Uranus. Sorry, y'all. And then temperance value? Temperance value. Why not? Not even worried enough about that to really care. Saturn. Huh. Yeah, let's do that. Because now he's at 2.4 and he's at plus 10, so we're cruising. We're fine. Rank. Yeah. Hey, there we go. We hunted for the additional ace. We found it. Can't be mad. Like I said, we just need to start getting our like actual like card value up, but we can do that by opening more of the jumbos. Well, like I said, if we're concerned about card quality, I guess I need to do magicians, but the other cards in that were very tempting. Oh man. Yeah, I don't have anything worth deathing, so screw it. We'll take some money. Nice. I don't need 2 scaling molt jokers. That seems risky. I mean, right? When he comes up, you go for it. And now we're back with photo chat. So okay, I'm not beating the photo chat allegations. It's fine. Oh, face cards are drawn face down. What are we supposed to do? Okay, so this is a diamond then. I guess that means we're hunting for spades. There we go. I'm an idiot and should have put the face card at the front, but it doesn't really matter. We'll make sure we do that in the future, but it's fine. Okay. We can start shifting stuff to the suit that we have the least of. That is a voucher that we want. And then this. I probably should have done that first, but man, like I said, if I had more face cards, I probably would have, but again, juicing our boy is worthwhile. I think we reroll at least once. There we go. Magician. All right. We went a little low on money there, for better or for worse, but that's fine. Let's go for rank. Sure. Worst case scenario, this wins. Yeah, like that's fine. We'll make some money. Keep it rolling. There we go. Ooh, Ancient Joker and Stencil, which does nothing for us, but Ancient Joker. Now that we could buy it or sell it, so whatever. Okay. That is what we like to see. Temperance value for $15. Can't complain. Bought the voucher already. Let's see. Nah. Yeah, there we go. 2.8 on the constellation. Throw one more out there. Let's see. I'm going to just throw a pair and see what happens. Because, I mean, if we're getting that close, and, like, this doesn't even trigger photo chat, and we're already that close, that's nuts. You know what? I'd rather just whiff it with pairs and then use our buffed face cards. Yeah. Like, it was going to take us that extra $1 anyway. Ooh, death. All right. And then Jumbo. None of those are awesome. I guess screw it. We'll just increase card quality in general and then eventually strengthen these 10s. I mean, I think it's better to have a death over more magic cards. Here we go. Yeah, and then we get a death. Okay. Roll. The strength was what we were just talking about, so we'll buy that. Yeah, I think we'll roll forward into the pillar with this. I'm just being dealt a straight. That's fun. Not necessary, but fun. pitch those. I mean, that's a full house. You know. But you know what I really love? 4 of a kind. Alright, well, there's a 10 that we could strengthen. But a 5 of a kind? Nah, it's fine. We'll roll a 4 of a kind. It's fine. We're going to destroy it with just photograph, let alone everything else. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we might be able to conquer this challenge. $22. Man, they really want me to take this idol. I can't, buddy. I mean, I guess if this voucher comes back around, but let's pop in here, see what's going on. I mean, I feel like 3 of a kind's probably a little. It's just easier to attain, but sure. And then we Emperor. Ooh. You know what? I'm a sucker for additional Emperor triggers. We're going infinite, everybody. Here we go. We'll crack that. And then... Okay. Not quite infinite. That's fine. Okay. But now we can roll and buy planets. So, super okay with that. This is already at 26 molt. It's already at 3. So, yeah, that's fine. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. We would need a jack. Let's do that. There we go. There's our jack. 10 jack, queen, king. What am I missing? The 9. Duh. You know, while we're here, let's magician some things. I think we'll hold on to the chariot. That's fine. What's wrong, honey? There we go. Okay. 2 more antes. You know, again, that's real good, but we don't have the room for it, so that's how it's got to be. Okay. There we go. Yeah, these synergize real well. Flashcard and Constellation. Yeah, all right. And then I think we just sell the chariot so he can be over 20. That's fine. Okay. Like I said, I wonder if a full house, like not a full house, but a high card. I'm gonna play a high card just to see what happens, because it might win on its own at this point. Yeah. High card's dumb enough. Got it. Cool. More planets. We love Captain Planet around here. All right. Crack this Arcana pack. More deaths we're certainly okay with. Make it a lucky queen. Like I said, the plant would suck. Like, I mean, we would get through it just because of, like, the sheer power of our actual, like, scoring jokers, but yeah, let's pop a full house and then a 2-pair. Well, that being said, what is my most? I'm at flush for my most played right now, but that's fine. You know what? One more. Why not? Because now we're at 40 molt and 4x. Hey, that lined up. That's interesting. What's our 3 of a kind at? 11? That doesn't seem that good. Here, let's throw those away. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Ugh. 9, 10, jack, queen. Almost. Almost a flush. Always love a straight flush. You never know. But yeah, as it turned out, this worked very well. Yeah. I think it's just, you know, the, like, rocket carried. Like, ugh. Can't even be mad at it. No 10s. Is the money better? I think the money is better. Yeah. Okay. Buy the planet. Thank you. And then I think we pick up the Hierophant. Roll one more time. That's fine. Okay, decrease the level of poker hand played. That's fine. Yeah, let's, again, just increase general card quality. And then let photograph do its job. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we're sailing through. By temperance, we take money in general. Ooh, I did just say that about card quality. Yeah, I think we up our overall card quality, but $20. But you know, it'll come back around. Whatever. Let's see. I think we'll fool again to up our overall card quality. Yep. And now we're at 48 and 43. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I would rather these be magicians because lucky cards are awesome. There we go. Ooh, $20. There you go. That's why you play lucky cards. Okay. Not mad about it. Yeah, and see, like, spectral packs, right? Like, yeah. Red seal on a queen. New death target. Mars. Yeah. Okay. Dude, the idol wants to be here so bad. Okay. Mercury. Yep. We've seen Brainstorm and Blueprint. That's a bummer. Oh well. I guess that is indeed the challenge, so be it. Oh no, we'll lose a level on Full House. What are we gonna do? My brain was trying to remember the Full House theme song and it just didn't happen. Like, file not found. It's like, nope. It's not in there. Don't worry about it, man. Okay. I guess I can put that one level back on Full House. Yeah. Violet Vessel yet again. Hello. Okay. Pitch these. You know what? Let's just throw those down. And then... yeah, you know what? It's fine. I'll hold on to that Empress. It's not going anywhere. There we go. 20 molt and $20. You love it when it double hits. Like, ugh. Blessings upon us. All right. Like I said, let's get through this and then we will... I mean, $15. Yeah, I think we just $15. And then Jumbo Spectral. I guess we cryptid our queen. You know what? Again, just increasing general card quality. But we'll cryptid this lucky queen. Nope. There we go. Yeah, we're going to roll down a fair amount here. I guess we still have one more hand between, or one more game between us. Holy hell. Like the best possible tarot card we could have found. I'm cool with that. Sweet. Nope. Nice. Nope. Okay. Pair of queens. Four of a kind of queens. There we go. That'll probably be as good as we're going to get anyway, so that's fine. Yeah. Like I said, I wasn't too stressed about getting 388 with this build. Like, this would be good in general. And then you could sit here and try to get hexes for the other threes. Or, like, even get ectos and things like that. So, like just nothing to shake your tail at. Yeah. I think we go for the money. Hey, there's our oops finally. You're about 2 rounds too late, my guy. Neptune. Like I said, we're just buying every planet we can. Death is good. Money is good. Planets. Sure. Hey! Dude, we have gotten so many of... I mean, yeah, actually, now this has to go over here. Yeah, I mean, we put our space boys on the outside. Yeah, because this needs to be... Okay, yep. Alrighty. Violet Vessel. With a 5.5 on that and a 96 molt. I'm not too worried about it. You know what? I think we're just going to blow it out here, so it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was fun. Like, all right. And so what? We made it through 3 more challenges? I'm averaging about half an hour a challenge at this point. Yeah, 3 more. Okay. Yeah, Mad World, which, again, didn't really feel like a challenge. Luxury Tax, which had, like, some thought behind it. And then Non-Perishable, just because you could, like, bone yourself. Medusa is next. We start with a Stone Joker locked in our thing. And we start with all of our face cards are stone cards. Oh, that makes sense. Medusa, stone. That's funny. Double or nothing. All played cards become debuffed after scoring. But they all have red seals. Ooh, that's going to be janky. Okay, and now we're on to this side. When Anti-4 boss is defeated, all jokers become eternal. When Anti-4 boss is defeated, set joker slots to 0. Okay, so you have to have your build together before the end of Anti-4. Okay. Inflation permanently raises prices by $1 on every purchase. Okay. Ooh, brand poker. Jokers no longer appear in the shop. You have to feed vampire. That's funny. Okay. Well, that's what we'll look at for the next Balatro stream. But like I said, this was fun. Always happy to play a little Balatro with everybody. But like I said, I am aiming to stream every weekday, or I'm probably going to miss at least one weekday out of the week. It'll probably be Friday this week, but from 5:30 to 7 or so, as shown by the or so today. But, you know, let me know what y'all think about these shorter, more frequent streams. Again, follow me on socials, watchmebebadat on Bluesky and Twitter to know what game I'm going to be playing that day. And then it's watchmebebadat stuff on Instagram. So I post the same stuff everywhere. So just, you know, pick your flavor of social media, whatever you're comfortable with. If you're watching this on YouTube, I really appreciate it. Leave me a like, subscribe. We're getting back into the throes of things after my little hiatus. But, you know, leave me a comment and let me know what you think about the challenges in Balatro. And if you think I just got wildly lucky, because that's super possible. But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight. I've been Wumbus. Watch me be bad at stuff. Thanks a million for being here. Thanks a million for watching. We'll see y'all next time.